Namaste everyone. Hi, this is Amlan and let's talk racism today. On 25th of May 2020, an Afro-American man named George Floyd was killed under the police custody in the city of Minnesota, United States of America. This incident shook the world and had spread a wide array of protests all around the world, many a times peaceful and many a times violent. He was charged for a $20 bill and he was killed just for this $20 bill under the police custody. His last words were, "I can't breathe." Yes, these were his exact last words, "I can't breathe." He was a victim of racial profiling, he was a victim of police brutality, and he was a victim of nothing but racial discrimination. The world took part in it in a social media trend as hashtag Black Lives Matter, as in a social media protest as hashtag Black Lives Matter, and we Indians took part in it. But we Indians were nothing but a bunch of hypocrites. Yes, I tell this, we were a bunch of hypocrites because of certain issues. This corona pandemic taught us a lot. It did teach us a lot. And there were several instances of racial discrimination and racial profiling in India, yes, here in India, on the Northeastern students. But we were all numb about that. And now when it came to some cases there in United States of America, it was our duty, we felt it was our duty to react to it, but we never reacted to the problems within the state, inter the state, right? What exactly racism is? When you Google the words racism, Google will give you finite results. It will tell you that it is a discrimination on the basis of your race, where one considers their race to be superior and the other considers their race to be inferior. That is what Google says us. Now let us draw some similar and parallel connections to George Floyd case. Few years back, an Arunachali student named Nido Tania was murdered in the broad daylight in the national capital, Delhi, for his race, for his social profiling, for his racial profiling. He was a victim of racial discrimination and even mob lynching. Yes, he was exactly a victim of those, what I'm saying. Not just Nido Tania, there are multiple other instances of people from northeast of India facing racial discrimination. This corona pandemic did incite a lot of them in front of us. A 25-year-old Manipuri woman was spat because they felt that these Manipuri women could be the reason of spread of the coronavirus. Yes, unfortunate, but that's the bitter truth. Few Northeastern students were denied access into the supermarket in Bangalore because they felt that they could lead the country into distress by spreading coronavirus. These were the cases of racial discrimination that we had. Not just these, many went unreported. People like Prerna Pradhan, Anna, Gonmei, Mercy, Amrit Kaur, Samrat Pradhan came up, and even Amlan does, but nothing happened. We Indians are nothing but a bunch of hypocrites. हमें तो गोरी लड़की चाहिए शादी करने के लिए, बट हम सोशल मीडिया पे ब्लैक लाइव्स मैटर बोल के हम ट्रेंड भी करते हैं. यस, हम ये ट्रेंड करते हैं. वी डू ट्रेंड दैट, राइट? वी easily call our friends as Kalu, Koila or what not, and we still are friends and we call that to be the trend, and we also trend hashtag Black Lives Matter. We call our friends from northeast of India as Chinky, Momo, Chowmin, Bahadur, Nepali and what not, because we feel that's the common trend in India. At the same time, we also consider hashtag Black Lives trending and we feel it's our part to be a part of it. We take part in all those things and it is our duty to take part in all those protests, but it is also needed to resolve that particular factors within your own selves. Let us give you a few stats. It is said, and a study says that, a survey says that Northeastern students face at least 18 instances of racial discrimination throughout their stay in the metropolitan cities here in India. Not just the Northeastern students. Every Indian faces at least 17 instances of racial discrimination throughout their life. Not just that, my dear friends, we Indians even partake in around 7 instances of racial discrimination in our entire life. This is how hypocrite we are. I have a book with me today. The name of the book is The Constitution of India. The Besborwa Committee, after the death of Nido Tania, was formed to save the nation from racial profiling. Article 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, multiple other articles do guarantees us this basic rights. The Caste Disabilities Removal Act, the STSC Act of 1989, and multiple other acts, right? We do have these acts in this particular book called the Constitution of India. We take this book just to read it for a while as a leisure, but we never implement this book in our own daily lives. Yes, we are the bunch of hypocrite Indians. Not just that. Taking a small instance here in India, during our marriage occasion, when we go to celebrate a marriage occasion, we say, "Arey, beti to iski gori hai. Arey, beta to iska kala nikla." These are the basic things that we say. We have the racial discrimination embedded in our bodies. Not just that, we even call the migrant laborers as Bihari, Chattu, Litti and whatnot. The people from south of India face discrimination in north of India, and the people from north of India faces discrimination in south of India. We call them Madrasi and they call us Punjabi. They call us Daru and whatnot. There are multiple other names to it, but I'm not supposed to say this in front of the national television. Yes, this is exactly how things are all about. We call our Bengali friends as March, Shondish, Rasgulla and whatnot, and the Bengalis call someone else as something else. This is the racial discrimination that we have embedded in our DNA. Yes, we the Indians have embedded in our DNA throughout our lives. I don't know where we are leading, but this certainly becomes the right moment for us to know what problems we have inherited, and it is the right time for us to throw away that inheritance. It is right time for us to know that all lives matter, not just black, white, pink, blue, whatever life it is. Animals' lives matter, black lives matter, Asian lives matter, white lives matter, brown lives matter, and all sort of lives matter. LGBTQI lives matter, homo lives matter, saints' life matter, and as well as here in India, God's life too matters. I have a book with me today, India 2020, written by the great Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and let me read the cover page of it. It says, "A vision for the new millennium." It is India 2020 today. India is right now celebrating India 2020. I don't know which way we are celebrating India 2020, but the book cover says "A vision for the new millennium." I'm not sure what our vision for the new millennium is, but we definitely need to know that we need to keep racial discrimination away from the vision of our new millennium. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Namaste.